What up? It's your boy the Multi on platform. I hope everything is working out fine. Cause I'll be so pissed off if this thing is not recording. Yeah. So today I'll be giving you guys a recap of what happened during my Loco episode. Shit happened, okay? I had to restructure, change a lot of things to I don't know. Just after that episode I was really pissed off because a lot didn't work out, and I was so mad that I had that chance to record that episode or to do that thing with him, like to have an experience with him, and technology fucked me up. Technology messed up the whole thing. Like when I was recording with him, okay, this is how this whole thing started. Okay, when it started, we're doing this whole thing like you guys saw this already, right?
Yema.
How you doing?
C'était Langa. Elle me demandait que ça passe, que ça va marcher. Je dis que non, Yema arrive. She's coming. Okay, he's on his way. I think we'll be going live. This one we'll just use it to do sound check. And I was trying to use this shit. Yeah, this shit is heavy. I think it will fuck up the whole interview.
I'm happy to discuss with you today. Like it's been years I'm looking at. I love your work. Basically, that's just what I want to say.
Thank you. And I love your work too. There's a story that I'll tell you about your work, that your journey that I know, a part of your journey that I know that you don't even know I know. Or maybe you don't even know exists. So, okay, look around you. Right now you're in your comfort zone. Okay, this is not an interview.
Okay.
Tu connais comment le podcast marche, On cause seulement. So any question that has to do with something shocking will not come from me. It may come from the guys who will be streaming live. So if you have YouTube beside you right now, you can tune into YouTube and you can see the live session. You see the questions and the rest.
How should I do, like, to see the questions?
Yeah, it's not live yet. I just wanted us to use this to do sound test. When the sound test is good, then we can go live. I think we'll be going live in 5 seconds. I think they count.
Right there, we were doing just the sound check, okay? Everything was going fine during the sound check. Everything was going smoothly, no problem, nothing then. As I just click live, because in the preview on that the YouTube live stream page was going on well, okay? The streaming was going on great. As I just click live, boom, shit happened, okay? Shit just happened. When I click let's go live, that's when this thing started happening.
Okay, là-bas c'est Loco. Okay, voilà Loco. Okay, that's Loco. And you guys wonder, okay, voici les deux Camerounais qui connaissent s'exprimer en français et en anglais. Loco vient du...
That's it.
Yeah, Loco comes from Douala and he speaks English, and I comes from Bamenda and I speak French. So this episode represents Cameroon, okay?
That's it.
So,
that's it.
Yema, you have just been in the industry for not longer than... you're still new, but you've done something that guys haven't done for almost like 10 years. Do you know how amazing that is? Do you know how amazing you are?
I would say yes and no. I would say yes and no, my G, because how can I say? I do believe that as soon as you really start thinking that what you're doing is amazing, then you stop thinking of how to make things that will be even more amazing than that,
Okay. So if my volume is kind of low, you can let me know so I can turn it up. Because sometimes guys,
turn it up.
Yeah.
Turn it up a little.
Okay, let me turn it up. So les gars, vous êtes où? Venez ici, Loco est là. Venez tirer comme vous aimez me tirer comme ça. These guys are killing me every time I go live. These guys kill me with questions. It's like they are curious. They always want to learn. They just ask questions that will make you be like, mon frère, je ne suis pas sage comme ça. I'm not that smart. Okay? I'm just telling you guys based on my life experience. Okay?
No, at times what I say is that I did not sign for all this.
Yeah.
When I started, I just wanted to share music. And then today, people want you to know about fashion. They want you to know about workout. They want you to know about politics. They want you to know about, man, I'm an artist.
Yeah. Okay, la locomotive est là. Okay, they have started coming in. Locomotive est là. Eric is here. Eric, Loco est là. Okay, you can ask him the question. This guy, Eric, always fuck up my chain of thought. Like if I have something going in a straight line, like I have chains up. Tu sais, quand tu as les infos dans ta tête. Tu as dit que, ok, je vais faire ça comme une présentation. Quand tu fais ça et quelqu'un jette une ligne qui te, that he makes you off balance, like it takes you off course, you know?
Yeah.
Eric is that guy. He always asks questions that way he drop. He always make you be like, okay, hey, oh, we are not there.
I wasn't ready for this.
Yeah, oh. Okay.
When that happened, I started talking with him, and during that first few seconds of what just happened, okay, fans were writing. Some guys were already leaving questions. Like the thing was getting flooded. That episode was supposed to be fucking hot, okay? It was supposed to be like one of the biggest episodes that the Liby's podcast have had. I think. Was that it? Yeah, and it would have been the most interesting because of the engagement the thing was gearing up to have. It would have been the most engaging, you know? So when the fuck? Okay. So when that thing happened, I just started talking with him. You guys know I always keep the conversation going. I just like to make everything go smooth, you know? So nobody noticed anything is going on wrong. So I had to leave the questions that came in, all those questions that the guys were asking, like, I think it came from Cheek Reg. I think the question came from Cheek Reg. And I had to just wait on it and capitalize on the conversation because we had a lot to talk about. Like, I produce, so we could talk like producers, we could talk like guys who understand the industry behind the scenes. You know, we were talking and a lot of questions came in, and I had some questions for him that I had to ask him before asking the ones those guys asked. And in the course of talking, fast, my girl texted me and told me, why is the thing frozen? Like even Chakra TV, she was like, why is the thing frozen? We can't see any. It's just frozen. And his manager wrote and said, hey, you're talking to Loco, and down here we're seeing Edilo Dre, and the whole thing was just messed up. Though the conversation was amazing, okay? Loco can tell you guys the conversation was great. Everything went down well. But when it came to the actual episode, like me putting it up, somebody complained, and I was even noticed it. He even noticed because as I was talking to him, somebody asked, and I told him, oh, these guys are asking, why is the thing frozen? Why is everything? And I told him, hey, don't worry, this thing is recording, because I knew that shit was recording. I knew it was. Okay? I told him, don't worry, let's just have the conversation. I'll re-upload it, and it's recording. And I knew it was recording. And on God, I saw that shit recording. And when recording, I saw a notification from OBS saying shit crashed, you know? And at the back of my mind, I know shit just got real. When that thing finished and I went to OBS, the folder where OBS was supposed to render to, okay? When I went there, the thing was, the file couldn't play. Ain't that a bitch? The fucking file couldn't play. So what just played was the sound check we did. That was what I uploaded. And I was so mad, okay? I was so mad. So, nevertheless, I just told myself, okay, shit happened, it has happened, so let's see how we'll make up for this. So I just said, okay, I'll put on my town crier role, like relay the information, you know? When Chief don't talk something, information for town crier, and I job for to go around, pass the information, relay the information for people town on our ways now. So I just told myself, oh, well, I'll just relay some of the things we talked about, even though it never came from his mouth, because it has more impact when it comes from him. You know, it will have more impact when it comes from him. So I just said, instead of letting it slide, I'll just try to see if I can recall, because that guy is an amazing talker. He's an amazing kid. Like, even when I call him kid, some guys are arguing, like, yeah, I'm older than Loco. I think with 4 years, I think. Yeah, so. But that don't mean I can call him a kid, but he's a great guy, okay? He's a great guy. He's a great conversationist, if that's even a word. And he can keep a conversation going. And I was amazed and I was honored when he said he was a fan of mine, like a fan of Mulitown, like he liked Mulitown, whatever I was doing. He liked it. And yeah, I was amazed that he said that. And I was also a fan of his, you know? So yeah, let's jump to what we talked about. So first of all, the first thing we talked about was me asking him, "Hey, Loco, I wanted to ask you this question, okay, for a very long time."
So, Loco, I wanted to ask you this question. I know I've listened to Schizo, Cloud9, The Bridge, and right now we are on lockdown. I just want to ask you this question. How many albums do you have? Don't worry, I'll tell you why I asked that question.
Loco would say one album.
Uh-huh.
I would say one album because to me, the bridge was really a bridge. I was crossing a bridge, and it was supposed to be. I was like, how can I say it? I had these songs that I did, but I had too many songs for it to be called an EP.
Yeah.
You know, so normally it wasn't an extended play; it was an LP. But how would I put it out without calling it an album? So I had to call it an album, but I wasn't very comfortable with it because to me, I was still crossing a bridge. So I would say it's one album.
Okay, I'll tell you why I asked that question. Because in the beginning, when it all started, when you drop Schizo, okay, every time you're live, okay, mon album Schizo est sorti, écoutez mon album Schizo, and I know, okay, look as an album. I check on my box, like on my clipboard, I check album. The next one came, Cloud9. Look, I say, okay, mon album est là, mon premier album. L'autre là était un mixtape. Okay, that was a mixtape. This one is the album itself. Trust me, all of them are dope. Okay, dope. So,
Thank you.
Mon album est là, streamé. Okay, we are streaming Loco's album. I said, okay, yes, that one was an EP. That was his introduction. Okay, forget. Oublie seulement. Il vous a déjà dit que c'est un mixtape. Okay, so I said, okay. The next one came, The Bridge. Loco said, okay, hey, I dropped two mixtapes. And this one is an album. Et je me dis, mais Loco, tu nous trompes pourquoi? How many albums do you have? Exactly. So I don't know why you kept on canceling it. And il y a les questions qui viennent rapidement. I don't know how I'll be able to read those things. Maybe if you have another phone there or a YouTube or a laptop beside you, you may be reading some of the questions that are directed to you and some will be coming to me. Parce que les gens se mettent seulement.
We will take our time. Right now, I don't have any of it around me. We will take our time. You read the questions and then I'll answer them. Okay. You choose some questions.
Yeah, je vais choisir parce qu'il y a certaines questions que... tu sais comment ça marche. Il y a certaines questions qu'on doit esquiver.
But what I would say is that, okay, Schizo was an EP.
Yeah.
Locked Up or Locked Down is an EP.
Mm-hmm.
The Bridge, to me, is a mixtape. And then Cloud9 is my album. It's the first album to me.
But to me, all these projects, you know, us as fans, we always choose the one we appreciate and the one we like more. So to me, my favorite project of Loco, I'm just talking about the ones that I had the most hits in it, the ones that I love the most. Because all these projects, there's one that is linear, like the first track. When you listen to the first to the second track, you see the transition. The second to the third track, you see the transition. The third to the you get it, that it feels like a body of work. That's how The Bridge was to me. Then Schizo was a collection of dope songs, not like they are linear, not like this one relates to it.
Naming it an album. I hope when you release the next project, you'll not tell us, okay, bro, this one was a mixtape too. So what's happening? He said, okay, bro, this one is actually an album. Officially, I have just one. Boom, boom. Go. Yeah, I've scored. So he said, yeah, this one is actually my first album. Those first two were not albums, you know. And I said, okay, coming from you directly, because he had to tell me that in person, so, and clarify, and he had to do it on record. So when next he said, okay guys, this is my first official album, because sometimes, let me tell you why some artists do that, okay? Some artists do that because when they call this a project an album and it doesn't perform well streaming wise or sales wise, they tend to backtrack. Ooh, fuck. They tend to backtrack and they tend to backtrack and call it a mixtape because of the sales and all the rest. So I told him, I hope the sales and everything was okay because you just told us this is an album. So we will be saying, okay, Loco's projects, Loco's albums, we are going to consider this one as an album, right? He said, yeah, this is an album. And I hope the sale was right. That's why he's considering this one an album. So moving forward, we got to the point where I was asking him, okay, Loco, when you came into the game, I know you and Javez started Big Dream Entertainment, and he even appreciated me for even penalty, Peno, confirm, yellow card, penalty. So he even said, okay, I appreciate the fact that you said we started Big Dream Entertainment together, Javez and I, because when I tell guys we started Big Dream, they don't even believe me, you know? They don't believe me that we started Big Dream Entertainment. It's just like I was signed to Big Dream, he signed me and all that. No, because this whole thing, for you guys that don't know, okay? Loco was just an artist. He explained how him and Javez came to meet and how the thing came up. Like he said, there was a show in Yaoundé, okay? He went there just to perform, like one of these guys who just go on stage and perform. When he performed, Javez saw him. I was like, what the fuck is this guy? Like, he met him behind the scenes and told him, okay, do you have anything music-wise going on for you? And he said no, he doesn't have anything. And Javez too just graduated, did marketing and shit. So Javez just said, okay, I don't know what to do yet, but let's see how this thing work out. That was how Big Dream started, okay? Just two guys, one who is a marketing genius and one who had the skill and the talent to give him the product to market, okay? So Loco and Javez started, boom, cross, they done. So Loco and Javez started, okay? They started it just like that. He told me Javez is the link guy. He's the connection guy. Anything he wants, anything, any place he wants to get into, Javez will be the guy to link them, to get him into that place, you know, to make it happen. So that was how the whole thing started. So he will provide the product for Javez to market, and Javez will market the product. I know I've said that already. It's just because of this game. That's why I'm fucking on my words. Boom. Okay. True ball. Tip. Boom. No. Fuck. Okay. That's what happens when I'm playing this shit. So that's how the whole dynamic happened. So the reason, let me go straight to the point. I believe this game is carrying my head and I'm not getting straight to the point. So what I said, what I asked was, score. What I asked was, okay, you're already big now, okay? Javez has done all the work, Big Dream has done all the work, and you're already established right now. You're an A-list artist in Cameroon, okay? Even though you are a little bit known in Africa, that's how most Cameroon artists are. That's how they see us in Africa, okay? B-list. But now that you've been at the stage where you're at right now and you've ended your contract with Big Dream Entertainment and you're signed to Universal Africa, what is Universal Africa actually doing now that you are not able to do it by yourself? Because right now where you are, you can release a project and you still do the numbers you're doing right now. So what is Universal actually doing for you? And the answer to that question wasn't actually clear, but he made me understand that Universal is a bigger machine, okay, that gives you the opportunity to do more collaborations. I believe that's just the best thing Universal can do for him right now, is to give him the collaborations with the guys which he couldn't get collaborations with, because using the name Universal will get him those collaborations, okay? I was talking in terms of marketing, like marketing wise, because Universal right now will facilitate the production process by giving him the budget to produce, because I know with Big Dream, the production budget, Javez was the one producing the money, okay, for all the projects. Boom! Javez was the one producing the finance for all the projects they were to produce, like when it comes to videos, marketing, tours, and the rest. Javez will be the one to produce the money. But right now, there's a bigger machine that can accommodate any marketing strategy he has. Though I think he can still get what he wants based on the following he already has, but he made it clear, he made me understand that. Because I also explained that I realized that everybody who signs Universal Music, including Tenor, complained for the first like 6 months after being signed to them that he felt lost, you know? He felt like nothing was moving forward. He felt like he just got stuck after signing to them. Then he told me, yeah, Universal is a big machine that has a lot of parts and a lot of guys working with. So if you're not ready, if you're not always consistent, or you're not ready, if you don't have something coming at every time, you get left behind. Then at the back of my mind, I was like, so why sign to somebody who control your movement, you know? Because that's one of the things most artists who are signed feel frustrated by. Like when you don't have the freedom to release music. You release music when they feel like it's time for you to release music, and that's a fact, okay? So I was like, oh, offside. Fuck. So I was like, okay, why do you... I know I'm just doing reported speech right now. It would have been dope if you guys heard it from him yourself. So he just said, yeah, the reason he felt frustrated was because he never caught up to the machine and how it worked. That's why he felt like he made the wrong move. And right now, everything is working well because they understand themselves right now. They understand themselves. And he said his new album talk coming up, he has a collaboration in it that will shock the whole of Cameroon. And he has a collaboration in it that will shock everybody in Cameroon. I know he has something to do with a Western artist, like an American artist. I don't think he's a French artist because guys have done it before, like Metro Jeans, because guys, like, I don't think he's a French artist because Cameroonians have done it before. I think he's a Western artist, like an American artist, that is in this new album coming up. So this is an exclusive here. Loco has a collaboration that you guys saw, that nobody's expecting, okay? So the next question that I asked, the next thing we talked about was, what did we talk about again? Shit. And then they asked the question now Chi Greg asked. I brought the question up to his attention. I said, okay, Chi Greg asked, are there any producers in Cameroon you like to work with? Because Loco is a producer too, okay? For you guys, I don't know, he can assist when it comes to production because he knows what he wants. He knows what to do to get what he wants. CR. Yep, he knows what to do to get what he wants. Okay? So he said even when he went to Coke Studio, those guys were fascinated. Like, this guy can sing, he can produce, man, what can't he do, you know? That's one of the things we get from Cameroonians, and I say, yeah, that's one of the things, like, from where we come from, that's one of the gifts we get from working the way we work, because we don't have all the facilities to get everything we want to get, okay? But the limited we have, the small ones we have, we capitalize on it to get the results we want. So guys watching from outside, they may believe there are so many parts behind it that gave us the result we are presenting to them, but they don't know we have a way of compressing, of micromanaging everything we have to get the results that they are seeing. No, to get the results they are seeing, okay? And yeah, he said he started calling producer. He said Phil Bill, DJ Chris. I know about DJ Chris, and he was oblivious about so many producers. And he said there are so many producers he know, but he can't say the name unless I say them. So I said IVO. And then he brought up a nice story about him and IVO. Okay, that they were when they came up. Like him and IVO came up. They went to the same high school together, and IVO was actually a rapper. Okay, IVO was actually a rapper before getting into music, and he said IVO couldn't sing at all. IVO was rapping, and when they rap, he was like the singing guy when it comes to rap battles, because that's what was trending in schools. Like, you want to rap battle anybody, he would sing, and guys would be like, nigga, get the fuck out of here with this soft ass shit. Like, we're here trying to rap, and you're here trying to sing, please the girls. And that's when he got into music. Like, the guys loved the rapping, and the girls, he realized he found his market. Like, the girls really like the singing part of this whole shit, you know? Ooh, the girls really like the singing part of this whole shit. So he decided to stick to singing. So he said he's amazed. He would like to work with IVO soon. That IVO wasn't what he is right now. That when they separated, IVO went to Boya. That's when he met all these guys working with FL Studio and all this and these other programs. That's when IVO started working on his craft and became what he is right now. So goddamn, first off, when I see that kid, I get him first half 7 dry. I'd find person who challenge me. All these guys watching me right now, I'm looking for somebody who will challenge me on this shit. Okay? Join me on this stick. Let's play this shit and see how we can work this thing out. So, okay, so that was that. We talked about it a lot. I'm even forgetting, I believe it's this game that's carrying my mind and stuck in my head. And I don't even know everything we talked about again. But we talked about a lot. And also, Loco told me what happened before they signed Kosi, okay? Because I signed into Big Dream Entertainment, I was talking about Javez listening to Balance and listening to Balance. But I said, I believe Loco has a hand in them signing Kosi. And it was true. Loco said he just saw Kosi doing these covers and freestyles online and he liked it and he reached out to Javez like, don't you think this guy is somebody which has potential? Like if you sign, if you sign, you can make money out of him. And he said he just sat a couple of weeks, like a week went by and he just heard Javez saying, hey, Loco, I found him. So we'll be meeting today and we'll be signing him and stuff, And Javez, Balance was actually the song that caught Javez's attention after Loco presented a guy to him. And he said, Javez is the connection guy. And I told him, how did you get in touch with Kosi? And he said, I do not. When I presented him or when I showed him, when I sent Javez the link, Javez got in contact with him. Javez is the connection guy, okay? So Javez, shout outs. I believe you have. Javez has proved it twice that he can market, like he can break artists. Even somebody like Dex Really of War Machine, they have proved it twice that he can break artists, like numerous artists. Like breaking artists is not easy. That's what he even went online one day and he even posted on his Facebook page that guys just think breaking artists is a day's job. It's not. And I understand that, guys. Fuck. And I feel you, okay? When you say that, I feel you. So he said that's how Kosi got signed and now Kosi has left. And Loco, I have to apologize for not uploading the full episode and I'm sorry for what happened, okay? I'm sorry that we couldn't get that episode up. My bad. We make machines. So after that, I had to scratch that old shit and get myself an Asus Powerhouse laptop for a break. And it's a laptop that is doing all this thing right now. I'm playing this game right now on the machine and still doing this podcast still on the same PC. So, ooh, shit. So for you guys that see this one I got is the deal, the real deal. You can multitask, you can carry all the shit. So I hope we get to do that episode of the podcast again, Loco. I hope we get to do it again. Oh wait, let me pause this shit and address you, okay? I hope we get to do another episode of the podcast. Today I'll be having another episode with Chick Nick. Okay? And I think this will be it for today. I just wanted to tell you guys what happened with the Loco episode and tell Loco I'm sorry that I could not post it again. And I will. And I hope we get to do it again. I'm just fucking on my words right now, repeating shit all over and over again. So that's it. So thank you guys for watching. Everybody who has been watching this podcast or following the movement, I thank you guys a lot. Okay, click that subscribe button down. Click that subscribe button down there to become a part of the family. I keep fucking on my words when I get to this part of the whole video. To become a part of the Mulitown family and share, okay? Just click one share on your platform, on your social media platform to get guys to it, okay? And I think that's all I have to say for today. I'm fucking hungry. Maybe that's why I'm fucking on my words today, right? Maybe that's why I'm fucking on my words right now. See, ooh, yeah, I'm hungry, okay? So I think I'll end it for today. It's your boy Liby, and I'm out.